think I want to go ahead and put this. Oh, hey, welcome back. So, I am not in builder mode. We need to be in builder mode. I like builder mode for what we're fixing to do. So, I need to go ahead and remove this water. So, you see I got my sponges ready. But the problem is if you use a sponge, like that. Haha. Now we can just do this and it should just fall. And now I can do this until they're full. It's not going to void out the water, but it will in the blocks that it's missing. I need it to make it small enough that the, oops, we're out of the sands. We may have to go and do another ecological, what do you call it? Atrocity. Did I sandstone it? No, it's just getting full. Yeah, we almost had enough right off the bat. Look at that. Now we're divided in half. So now if I want to, I can just kind of like do these little side pieces. I don't know if I want to do the sides or if I want to quarter it off. Or how I want to do this exactly. I've never had to get rid of this much water before and have like all the tools available. So we're kind of learning this a little together, which I think is really neat. I think that, let's see here, I don't think, we may have to do it like little sections like this, just to make sure that the sponges can keep up, because I don't know how much they can do. So we're going to need a lot more sand. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. If I remember correctly, bear with me on this one. I think the Stargate portal we have over here. Do we have a Stargate portal on here? No. Let's go far and see where it takes us, because we're going to need more sands. There's not a lot of sands in this area. What is that? Oh, that's a big mushroom thing. What other options do we got here? So this is where we are. This is our building. I think our building's bigger than that building, which is makes me happy. That one doesn't have any sand really close by. Our original base isn't really close. Well, I mean, there is some sand here we could go to. This one right here. Yeah, that one. We're going there. Because I think we're absolutely super close to just a boatload of sands. Yeah, I've already been over here to steal sands before. Okay, what are you on? There we go. I just realized we don't have that on our thing, which is not good. Throw dirt back in. We can throw archwood planks in here, regular sand. Throw this stuff in here. We don't need aluminum. So anyway, how's the holidays treating everybody? We might even take a little bit of this while we're at it, you know? We just need a lot of this, so mainly the sand, not so much the sandstone. But you know, it's good to have the extra blocks for whatever we might need later. We might incorporate it somehow. Sands. Orangey sands. So a couple of things I really want to look at today, and the reason why I'm actually taking the time to do a lot of this is we need to get the bottom done, because that's kind of where I want to do resource. I guess it wouldn't be resource. I guess it might be resource production, but it'd be more like resource. We might do mechanism for like resources. I still want to do bees. I still haven't given up on my bees, but they're just. I have to go to the end first, and I don't have the ability. So we got to do something for mob farm, and I really like the Drigme farm. The Drigme farm's a lot of fun. It covers a lot of stuff. It's relatively easy. I have a lot of the stuff already in mob capture devices, so we could do a Drigme farm for that, which means I got to get into Ars Nouveau pretty far. And I kind of already said that I was wanting to do Ars for it, so we probably will do that for some of our resources. Give me that back. Where are we at? 4.3 thousand. That should be fine. All right, let's head on back and set this up for our block of choice to void out the waters, because we don't have a whole lot of. We have like 2 sponges, and I don't have. Can I do a backpack upgrade for like smelting? Smelting backpack upgrade? Can I do like auto smelting? I just want regular smelting. I don't want sophisticated storage. I just want, yeah. Can I have one? Okay, let me see here. Do we have anything that can be smelty in here before we smelty? Okay, we can get rid of the crafty one and put in a this of one, and then I can smelt stuff. Okay, so we're just gonna need some smeltiables. But the words we use, smeltiables. Actually, can we upgrade that? Let's see if we can upgrade it first. Give me this back. I should have the resources to just go ahead and make it better. Let's see here. We need some hoopers. Yeah. Well, let's see. If we put you here, I don't know why I have the extra stack upgrades in this one. So block. We're going to go for allow. And we're going to say wet sponges. So we're going to go over here. And we're going to say you're going to allow let's not use my favorite bow. That'd be a bit of a problem. Okay. Put that there, and then we can grab some fuel source, like spruce. Because I should have like plenty. Boop boop. Like that, so that way it'll allow wet sponges to go in there. So if I put a wet sponge in here, it should automatically basically just do it. But does it kick it back out? Do it work? Or is it just gonna stay right there? Looks like it does place it back in here. Okay. So we can technically say put a sponge there. Remember that. And now it remembers that's where I want my sponges. So now I can just do that, and then we can do an automatic pickup. A sponge. Sophisticated backpacks pickup upgrade, which is this one. And then we can do an advanced pickup upgrade because we really don't need. Oh, why you gotta make life difficult? Do an advanced pickup upgrade and then tell it to allow. We need to get another wet sponge. I don't want to do it there. And then say, we will allow you to pick up the wet sponges. And then I can turn off my magnet, and it should automatically pick it up, put it in here, and smelt it and put it back right there. No, it's not the fastest thing. And boom. But every time we need our stuff done, we don't even have to look at anything. We know where it's at. So I can just pop it open, do the 2 sponges, swap it back around, and then we'll be good again. That's a little bit of something that I just came up with on the fly. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let's go back to our main new home. Let's get down here. I don't even have the other extra. All right, so where is our choice here? That wasn't too bad. Let's see here. I want to keep. Let's see if we can do just this much. Just this much right here with 1 sponge. We might just do like 2 at a time. So that almost worked. And then we can grab this one. While that one gets undone. You know what? That works. So I was right. It is a lot smaller of an area than I had thought. So we may have to like go for like 2 blocks like this. But it's better than having to fill up the whole thing, right? And apparently we can go fishing while we're at it. So let's see here. Oops. So I should be able to grab this sponge while the other one cooks. It's working pretty good. I'd admit that I think I did really well on that. Because now every time I basically reach in here, we've got one ready to go. And then I didn't have to spend so much time making more sponges using the other thing. So I think this will work out pretty good. So for power, we're going to look at that in just a second. I'll probably take a break from doing this, but I just wanted to show you guys how I had thought about it, because I spent some time last couple of days thinking about how exactly am I going to go about voiding out all this water, because this is a good bit of water, and I've never done like an underwater base or anything like that before. So I've always thought about, like, I don't know what I would do besides fill it in with sand first. So, wow, that is pretty on point though. While we wait on these two, let's look at a little bit. So power at the power mod. I like this because of the fact that we could use ender gates to be able to transfer power wirelessly, and we can use reactors. But I do believe, where do we have the power module book? We do. What does it say about the reactors? Generators. So the starter one, it does need uranite. So this is where we're getting into the point where we have to come up with how we're going to go about it. So we've got to look at uranite, which is in the power mod. So this is what it looks like, but we got to figure out, do we want to try to get this through, because I don't think we can, because we can use mystical agriculture, which I've done before and it works amazingly. But can mechanism duplicate or do more with it, or is it just energized smelting? It looks like it's just energized smelting. Yeah, so I really don't think that bothering with the ore duplication for that process would even be worth the time and effort. So we're gonna have to look at, like, how we're gonna do this. I don't think we have any desktop audio right now. It looks like there is a little bit, like I'm clicking on stuff, but I don't think there is a whole lot of desktop audio because I have I've been messing with stuff. There, that should have fixed it. Maybe. Yeah, it did. So we know that power is going to require for me to use mystical agriculture. So that's a given with power. And there's a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean it, a lot of crafting that has to go in with it. But it's not difficult. I've set it up before. It's not going to be that hard. So that means we'd have to do mystical agriculture and that to be able to achieve the power that we're wanting to get. So that's with reactors. So the first one is capacity is 250,000 FE. The generator per tick is only 250 per tick. So that's every 1/20th of a second. So that's the starter reactor, it looks like. And then we have basic, hardens 2 million, but it makes 250,000. So that's pretty good. Blazing's even better. Niotic, spirited, and then nitro. I've had one of these before. This one's really amazing. I really enjoyed it. And believe it or not, making all of these is relatively easy. I mean, it's it's auto crafted. So like a lot of this stuff is just easily auto crafted. So that wouldn't be so bad. Automating it's a small lift for power. Gas burning generator through mechanism could be good. I don't know. So if we look at FE, I don't think anything else is really going to make a lot of sense for like Greg Tech does stuff, but I ain't ready to jump into Greg Tech yet. We could do industrial foregoing. I think they do some stuff. I haven't done it in a while. Thermal. Is thermal in it back? I don't think thermal is in here. What would it, I think it's called the I can't remember the name of it. Metal. We could do the interpearl firing thing. I just thought about that. That one's always super cool to set up. But I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like how much does it give versus take. I mean, with ours, it would kind of be a good give and take. So we could put down, let's see here, on the clipboard of options for the next episode. So power could be power, RF tools, we could get into, or mechanism. So with mechanism, there's, like I said, there's a gas burning generator and a couple other things that, through mechanism. What other options do we have for generation? Iron generators. We already have a diamond one, and it just was not doing enough. I think we could go all the way to emerald, but it still wouldn't make any difference. Yeah, I just don't feel like those are really kicking it that hard. Sterling generator from Ender IO is not going to be able to do enough. Extreme reactors, I don't, no, ain't happening. Coal generator, solar generator from Ad Astra, 15. Oh, that's nowhere close enough. Let's see here. We could do a magmatic mycelial generator from industrial foregoing, but we'd have to automate industrial foregoing. And it's not going to be hard. I just have to get to pink slime. And that's all it would take. As soon as I get to pink slime, basically we could make all of these. And I think if you make all of these, they make over $1 million if you put them all together. Thermogenerators, I think. Thermogenerators. I think these actually take. These are the ones that take lava. We might do power thermal for the time being. Honey generator, steam turbine housing. Yeah, we might do that. I think that could be it for the time being. You know, magmator. I'll have to look into it. I don't know much about it. So we're probably going to go down that route because I haven't really dived into power that much. Cool. So we'll look at that. But if we do that, I think we're going to have to think about some other things too. Eat. You know what else we can do? We can have some fun with it. Oh, this isn't the distraction gadget. It has the one that has the options. Where'd Mother Sponge go? I'll leave you down here. Did I put you away? Did I lose it? Uh-oh. I swore I had two. I don't know what happened to it. I might have lost it while I was thinking about what we were going to do for power. Also, like I said, for resource generation for like, let's just say blazes, right? So if we wanted to get blaze rods, we can do hostile neural networks. That's one of the reasons why we would need power, right? We can also get blaze rods from hostile neural networks, from RF tools. This is a pain because these require you to have soul jars, and soul jars require you to basically have a bunch to basically make this. And this is, so you can look at it, it's going to take 20 blaze rods to make one soul jar out of 4. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80 blaze rods to be able to make blaze seeds. That's a lot. That's one of the reasons why I was like, I don't know how exactly I feel about that one particularly. Plus, because they got rid of the photogenic isolator. I think it was called photo. Yeah, the photogenic isolator. So they got rid of it. So that means I can't make. I'd have to use garden cloches or actually do overworld farms. So with mystical agriculture, so they kind of nerfed mystical agriculture because I can't do like a single block with an auto returning system. They got rid of chickens, so there's no chickens mod in here. So if you're getting rid of chickens, you're getting rid of the photogenic isolator through thermal energistics or thermodynamics or whatever it's called. I've got to come up with a different way of kind of like getting resources. And I'm not sure exactly how we're going to go about it yet. So for like plant gathering and plant planting, so if we did industrial foregoing, I know how to set up all this stuff. I've done it a bunch of different times. It might be fun to go through them because you got like block placers, breakers, fluid collectors. Up here you got the hydroponic bed, mob duplicator, wither builder. Like all of these are really good. Plant fertilizer, sewage composter, plant sower. So you can literally set this up to do all of your mystical agriculture stuff, and then you have a plant harvester as well. There's the gatherer. That's what I was talking about. So we could do it with this. Again, it's going to require more RF. So you got to take that into account whenever you're looking at it. Doing pretty good on this. Besides losing one of our sponges. We can go make more though. I think between streams I might do that. Realistically, I could. How much more sand do we have? It might be faster for me just to fill it in. want to make it. That's not what I want. It's not doing what I want either. Who made that noise? You better stop that. Horizontal wall. This is working. At least it looks cool. Just having fun now. It's kind of therapeutic. I don't know why. It's just ridiculous. Well, this side's done. we now have it completely filled in, which means I can now like basically pull it all back. I like how I messed up in a couple of spots. Well, I'm going to finish this up, and I'm probably going to take a break for a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish, like I said, I'm going to finish building this up here. And I think what we're going to do is our resource generation is going to be at the top. Our main tools and workshop is going to be in like one of these corners. I think resource, like I said, resource gen will be on top. We might have like tools over here. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know it wasn't the greatest episode. I'm working at it. I'm learning about it. I'm trying to figure it out myself. They've changed up some stuff on me, so it's causing me to have to come up with some new stuff, which is different than normal. I think they've really pushed for Greg Tech for the first time in a long time with this pack, and I have not even looked at it yet, so we're going to have to kind of see how it goes. That makes sense. So anyway, I'll see you guys.